In my last video, I explained how the risk of nuclear war can be minimized by making the nuclear deterrent force as survivable as possible. However, this all assumes that you have a secure and survivable nuclear command, control and communications or NC3 system. If your nuclear forces are able to survive even a full-scale surprise attack from an enemy without having to be launched before enemy warheads reach their targets, then the incentive to launch your forces on an unconfirmed warning of enemy attack is eliminated. In this case, it does not matter if your nuclear forces are on high or low alert, or whether you launch your weapons before enemy warheads arrive or after they have hit their targets. The result will be the same. A response is inevitable. This reduces the chance that you will view reports of an unconfirmed attack as credible and therefore responding to it. Now both you and your enemy know that they cannot possibly win a nuclear war with you, as you will always be able to respond. In addition to an NC3 system, early warning systems like radar stations and satellites are essential to ensure you know from which country the potential attack is originating. NC3 systems are usually based in a country's capital city where the leadership resides. This makes the system vulnerable to a surprise attack. However, to do so would potentially result in a counter-value response against the attacker's cities, so this type of attack is unlikely. Another common and more survivable base for an NC3 system is in a command center buried deep inside a mountain. This command center would be protected against blast and radiation to allow it to function in a post-nuclear environment. However, these may still be vulnerable to some Earth-penetrating nuclear bunker buster weapons. In addition to fixed command centers, some are fitted onto mobile platforms like aircraft that could be more difficult to target. However, these are still vulnerable to surprise attack when on ground alert, and at least one must be kept airborne at all times to negate this vulnerability. Another difficulty with NC3 systems is that fixed communication systems such as radio communication stations would be targeted, therefore many different communication systems must be implemented. A survivable nuclear deterrent must include both a survivable nuclear force and a survivable nuclear command, control and communication system. If both opposing countries have this, then neither side would be able to win a nuclear war, and therefore the chance of nuclear war would be extremely low.